Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be reacting to Hoops Digest. Luka and the Dallas Mavs know exactly what they're doing. Mavs, NBA news, Spencer Dinwiddie. So I just saw this video and I decided, why not react to it? So let's get into the fucking reaction though. But let's see what he means about what they know, what they doing.
You guys, I think it has been very clear over the course of the last two seasons to anyone that watches NBA basketball that the Dallas Mavericks were one of those teams that were almost always guaranteed to be a surefire playoff contender. And even with some of the early unfortunate exits we have seen out of the Mavs over the previous.
Yeah, but in both these series, bro, Luka was carrying like crazy, bro.
And a trade deadline move that was questioned by many people around the league as it went
down.
The Mavs have essentially been tearing through the NBA day by day over the course of the
Even I question this shit.
And as you could have guessed, with most of the things we discuss on this channel, absolutely no one is talking about it. And what this currently means for the Mavericks, what it means for their future, and just how crazy it actually is, what we are witnessing, I personally think needs to be dived into a little bit further. One sec, if you haven't yet, don't forget to like the video if you do enjoy, subscribe, and turn on those noties to never miss another NBA video. Love you guys. And for any of you regulars that haven't yet, believe me, now is the time to do so. Because according to my numbers, over 95% of you guys coming back to watch the content haven't even subscribed yet. So for any of you that do, thank you so much. But anyway.
Yeah, but that damn near every YouTube channel, but same as me. Subscribe. My niggas be coming back, not subscribe, bro.
Trade deadline move,
I upload daily.
Which I
subscribe.
Think I can confidently say, as many other people around the league said, was the biggest wild card move that any franchise had made. And this statement is not necessarily regarding the piece that the Mavericks gave up in Kristaps Porzingis, but it more so has to do with the fact that the Mavericks were trading for two players on the Washington Wizards that, if we're going to be completely honest, were not living up to their expectations.
That's facts.
By any stretch of the imagination. And long story short, out of the small sample size we have seen out of play in Spencer Dinwiddie and Davis Bertans in their time with the Dallas Mavericks, this move by the organization, which was questioned by many, could have been the smartest thing they possibly did. And let me explain why. Because first things first, when we're talking about these two, almost all of the deserved attention needs to be given to this man right here, Spencer Dinwiddie. Because the quick improvement we have seen out of Dinwiddie while he was in the midst of having the worst season of his entire career completely across the board is honestly nothing short of monumental. And if you don't believe me on that, the numbers on the screen right now ought to prove that to you.
Damn, look at these shit. 17, 2, and 5, 56%, 41%. Damn. On the Wizards, he was trash. But Dinwiddie on the Mavs, bro, he's cooking, bro. Dropping 36. Eyeing niggas and on threes, it's like crazy.
2 rebounds and 5 assists per game, while also shooting ridiculously improved and increased.
Yeah, he's shooting way better.
Of 56% overall, 41% from 3, and a 64% effective field goal percentage. Now, real quick, I want you to remember that this is a man the Washington Wizards said they wanted to move on from because, quote, he looks like a shell of his former self, and his teammates simply do not want him.
Damn, they said that?
I genuinely cannot believe that this is an actual quote from the deadline. Because if we were seeing the Dallas Mavericks version of Spencer Dinwiddie this entire year, you would probably think he would be one of the front runners for the 6th Man of the Year award. But believe me, it is not just the improved play in Spencer Dinwiddie we are seeing that is making this Mavs team that much better. Because the
team
ripple
chemistry,
effect of this
bro.
trade is very clearly being seen from top to bottom of this rotation. But it is definitely being seen most in the face of the franchise's play in Luka Doncic. Because, I mean, to start, we can just look at the fact
now Luka got so much room to operate, like, bro, it's crazy.
Since the Kristaps Porzingis trade, Luka has been putting up some of the most ridiculous stretch of numbers that the game has ever seen. Averaging an absurd 36 points, 10.5 rebounds, and 7 assists per game, while also having some very solid shooting splits in the process. But honestly, aside from the numbers and just taking into account an eye test when you watch this new Mavs rotation play, play, it really does seem to be a lot more of a fluid offense when Kristaps Porzingis is out of the picture. And I honestly do not mean this in a negative way to Kristaps in any way, shape, or form, but how this new rotation looks being built around Luka Doncic, I think is the best recipe for success. I say this in the sense that now Luka Doncic is the clear-cut one and only superstar on this team. And instead, he is now surrounded by an abundance of role players who, as simply as I can say, know their exact role.
They know their role.
Because whether or not you were a fan of the KP and Luka duo, it really felt like more times than not, at least when I was watching, that Kristaps was essentially disrupting the flow of this offense. It's obviously
Kristaps did not know what to do, bro. It was sad. It was like he would just sit there on the perimeter, and it's like, bro, do something.
Play, and on top of that, meshing with this overall rotation. But aside from the two additional role players that the Dallas Mavericks recently acquired, almost this entire team has stepped up to the plate when playing alongside Luka to contribute to
the ball movement. They great defensively.
To me in this sense that have been huge for the Dallas Mavs this season are Jalen Brunson, Dorian Finney-Smith, and even Reggie Bullock. As again with these players, their numbers are not anything crazy, but Mavs fans, you can definitely testify to this in the fact that they have been doing exactly what is needed out of them to win basketball games. But when we are talking about a team who has an honest MVP sleeper candidate in Luka Doncic leading them along the way, and if you don't think he's an MVP candidate, what is on the screen right now should at least convince you that he's in the conversation.
Damn, 31-16 with Luka, and he's 6-9 without Luka. 27-9-8, bro, that's good. Only player averaging, hold on. Averaging 27-9-8. Oh.
Okay. But on top of a guy like this, the Mavericks might also have the most competent all-around rotation alongside Luka in the entire league. Because, I mean, seriously, even though some of these players are slept on, the Mavericks have role player options in guys like Jalen Brunson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleber,
the Mavs definitely got great role players, but for them to win a chip, bro, they need a second star. But right now, bro, this is a pretty good team, bro. It's a pretty good team.
Alongside Reggie Bullock,
especially for Luka.
Guys, I truly cannot.
Everyone played their role so good.
Yes, it always seems like a given to take and run with additional star power, but sometimes, and especially with the situation the Dallas Mavericks are in right now, surrounding a superstar that can produce profoundly for your team with a bunch of guys that know their role more than anything else is exactly what you need to do in order to get your biggest return. But aside from everything I have mentioned so far, I now want to hear what you guys have to think about the Dallas Mavericks. So please let me know in the comments, with everything we have seen out of the Mavs as of recently, do you think they are a team that can at least make it to the second round of the playoffs, or even
I think they make it to the second round
this season? Also, make sure to let me know.
I think the Mavs can make it to the second round, but I think they're gonna lose in the second round. But I definitely think they can make past the first round this time for sure, because the role players know their role. Luka is doing amazing, so it's like, bro, as long as Luka is amazing in the playoffs and the other role players can, you know, make their open shots, do their role, the Mavs should be alright.
But I also wanted to say thank you so much to each and every one of you for watching. I appreciate all of you more than anything. You all know this, and I will see you guys in the next video.
But anyway, the Mavs should be alright though, as long as the role players make their open shots. Luka put up, you know, do what he usually do, dropping 40, 30 a game, damn near triple doubles. Doing the playoffs and shit. As long as they do that, I can see them make it to the second round. I don't think they will get past the second round, but hey, for what Luka have as just role players and shit, bro, the Mavs is great right now. So you know, like, comment, subscribe, suggest anything else you want to react to, you know, down below in the comments, and I'll check you out in the next one.